What if we planned a Disney World vacation together from the very beginning? I'm not just talking about what I might do at Disney World, but actually going through the decisions, the research, the bookings, the budget, and eventually getting all the way to the trip itself.
If you happen to click on this video for the first time and we haven't met before, I'm Allison, and here at Mainstream Mommy, I love to make videos trying to help all of you families have a really nice, smooth Disney World vacation. And this series is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be planning my vacation. And the kicker to all of this is that I don't really know if this vacation is actually really going to happen. It will be in 2027, in the spring, hopefully in the spring. This whole year of 2026, my family has been prioritizing fixing up our house so that we can sell. So we haven't been to Disney since last December. But because I'm me, I need to get back to Disney. I really love being in Disney World, and I just really want us to get back there, even if it means doing a staycation or a smaller trip or only going to like one park day. I don't really know what this trip is going to be like or when it's going to be. And I wanted to bring you guys along with me because I know that so many families struggle with trying to make a Disney World trip happen. And a lot of the time, life gets in the way. You don't have as big of a budget as you thought you did. So I thought it would be a good idea for you guys to come along with me and try to figure this out, try to make this trip happen. And it's going to be difficult because I normally will plan a year in advance and know our budget. And I'm not even going to know what our actual budget is until we are much closer to the trip. So we're going to be booking things and then possibly extending things, taking things back, maybe adding in a park day, maybe it's a staycation. We don't really know yet. So that is going to be very interesting moving forward. We are also planning a really big move for my family. We are going to be moving from New York to North Carolina. So this isn't just moving down the street or moving a town over. This is a really big move for us. And obviously, a lot of the money that we have that we've been saving is going towards fixing up the house and the move. So we don't really know like I said, we don't really know what the budget's going to be. And our goal is really to have our house on the market in the spring of 2027. So in my mind, I really want to celebrate finally getting our house on the market. And I feel like going to Disney World is such a wonderful way to celebrate this awesome thing that we've done. So that is really my goal, is to be there in the spring of 2027. And my family, we don't go to Disney World in the summer. We can't handle the heat. So that is one of the things that we're gonna have to look at. If we can't make it in the spring, probably by like the middle of May, we're gonna have to push that trip all the way back to the fall of 2027. So that is something that we're really gonna have to look at the further we get into this planning series. And we really do have a few options that we can really look at when we are planning this trip, because my family just loves being in Disney World. We don't even really have to go to the park. So I would be totally fine with just a staycation at a nicer resort. Or if we really wanted to get to a park, maybe we can do like a split stay where we stay value and do a park and then move over to a deluxe resort for more of a staycation type. So those are the things that we're going to be looking at and kind of weighing the options. How much does this cost? How much does this cost? Where should we stay if we're only doing one park, depending on what park we're going to. So those are the types of decisions that we are going to be getting into further into this series. Now, this series is going to be alongside my regular content. So I'm going to have my normal content coming out on Mondays like it always does. And then I'll have this series probably like every other week on Friday. So that is going to be like the schedule for this. This is not going to interfere with my regular like Disney World content that I normally do. So this is going to be a little bit different. And I really hope that you guys follow along with me. I really want to hear your input on a lot of the decisions that we have to make. I want to know what you guys would choose, why you would choose it. If this is not usually how we go to Disney World, we're usually a once a year family, and we usually have that whole year to really plan a big vacation. We usually like to go all out. That's like our big vacation. So this is definitely a little bit different. We haven't really planned a Disney vacation where we have to be like super budget minded and moving things around. I usually have things booked like right away. So I thought it would be so nice to have you guys come along with me during this new journey for us as well. And definitely subscribe so that you don't miss any of these other series. In the next video, I'm going to try to nail down where I would want to stay, what resort I really want to stay in, because I need to think about if I want it to be a staycation, I obviously want to be in a nice hotel that we can stay in and explore, or do I want it to be more park forward and stay value? So that is what the decision is going to be made in the next video. I want to hear in these comments, I want to hear what you guys think about that. What would you choose? Would you choose a staycation in like a really nice deluxe resort, maybe going to one park? Or would you choose a few days at a value resort so that you can go to multiple parks? I want to know what you think down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and make sure you tune in the next video when I make the decision about the resorts.